broke the community again. So in my last video, I brought up the fact that fishing has now somewhat become a meta in TNW, and because of that, there's a lot of players now fishing, and a small group of hackers decided that they were going to go in the game and put all their exploits towards making that even more of a meta for absolutely no reason, which made it more interesting, and then my video got a lot more views, but besides that, it's not a good thing, so please don't hack. But it was really funny, so I'm going to go over it real fast. Bam! Picture of it happening. It was hilarious when it actually happened, but it did break the economy for about 3 days, and then they broke the economy again, and then we fixed it. So we did good the third time, just like Germany. But other than this, the game honestly has been improving a lot. I've seen the player base now rise to about 400 to 500 average. On an average weekday, on weekends I'm seeing up to 600 peak hours, which is actually just crazy comparing the actual size of the community if you do have to compare that. Now, I get the question about every single day, and I can talk about it every time I upload, because now when I don't upload, I can just talk about not uploading. So, where I was, basically, I've been organizing a little bit for the summer, obviously, because I want to get the game on the right track, obviously, get the player base growing, and get some renewable content for myself. So, me and also a guy named Flintlocks and Moneyballa have been working on creating an auction society, basically, called the High Society Auction House, which will be opened most likely in early June. They're going to be hosting a couple of minor events, and then later on we're going to be hosting the major auction towards the end of June when I can actually advertise this a little more. If you guys are interested, that'll be in the link in description below. Feel free to join their Discord, honestly, because they are just getting started, and you can gain a lot of money in the game by just playing their events. And in the future, I'll be giving away thousands upon thousands of Robux worth of items in the game, so you guys can get a ton at the auction when we're actually hosting that. The date is to be determined, but it'll probably be about 3 to 4 weeks after this video, so stay posted on other videos. Thanks, guys. So there's recently been added a Q&A channel in the New World Discord for people that need help, and it's been there for about a month at this point. And what makes it really, really funny is the fact that you guys ask questions that are actually not questions for the game, and they're just random questions about the player base and that you can assume how people are going to do things. For example, question, does standing still increase accuracy? Yeah, for the enemy it does. Question, where do the illegal traders go? I can't find any at the spots where they used to be. Sir, we have something that we call white powder snow, and because of that you can't keep it in one place. Welcome to the New World, guys, where we've invented new materials. Was being slow a bug? I emptied my items into the bank and I'm still slow. No, that's just you. And there's 15,000 of these. You should see the pins in this channel. It is great and I love it. Thank you, admins. For those of you that want the logistical side of things that are going on in TNW right now, there have been a handful of updates. Obviously bug glitches, the entirety of the cooking fish glitch, where obviously many of the fish in the game were being duplicated, got completely patched, so exploiters can't do that anymore. On top of that, the trees have been entirely updated to a better graphics. They're much taller now, they look a lot more pretty. Log textures have also been updated alongside many other textures of some of the guns, have been a little bit more beautified, and also the reload times on certain weapons as well are more compacted and are actually more accurate than what they used to be, so that's also really good. That might just be server lag, I'm not sure, but by testing that out obviously in between recording videos, I have obviously seen that. So just as a few quick mentions to the game, obviously the game's graphics and logistics are still improving, so that's really cool, and honestly I'm really hyped to see what the team is going to do in the future towards that. A lot of new players I've started to realize don't understand what bread looks like in the game. First off, how? And secondly, bread is like a tan deflated spear, for those of you that are unaware, and deflated spears are shaped like deflated footballs. And deflated footballs are really depressing to play with, so just don't do that and eat the bread instead, because that's better. You must not be very smart if you cannot figure out what bread is in this game. I am sorry to those of you that have to deal with that on a daily basis helping new players in this game. And while I was actually editing this video, I realized something very important. The New World has decided to actually release islands! Woo! They released 3 so far, and honestly, they are a little bit smaller in size, but for the moment I am very excited to say that finally we are able to actually do something with factions, so woo! Factions matter! Despite the fact that anyone that isn't already in a faction can't play on the islands or fight on them, it's alright. Because most players join a faction anyways. I'm like one of the 1 out of a million people that just don't do that. But yeah, it really is good to see the community updating, because genuinely now, We get to see a lot more recurring player base in the game, and I will start uploading again a lot more actively, so that's going to be great. And there actually is some decent content coming up very, very soon. Like I mentioned with the event at the beginning of the video, I will be doing a lot of that kind of stuff in the future, so if you guys are interested, feel free to check the links down below in the description. Be sure to join into those. My community, or of course the auction community that is starting at the end of June, most likely we're going to look to host an event like that, so if you guys are interested in that, be sure to join that Discord. And other than that, I thank you guys very, very much for watching. I am going to leave the video slightly short at this point, but thank you guys once again. I am eventually going to do a couple more uploads very, very soon, so this is kind of just a reminder video that I am going to start doing that. Thank you guys once again. Feel free to join my Discord, or, of course, go follow the Twitch, which is Yakare. I appreciate you guys very, very much, and I'll see you guys next time.